reading and meditation from the Blue Book. Read it, my beloved sons. Meditate on it, live it. Have no doubt. I am speaking to you through these words. I am present in it and manifest myself. Today's message from the Blue Book is message number 183, The Angels of the Lord, given to Father Gobi on September 29, 1979. The Angels of the Lord. You have just ended a cenacle with these sons of mine, so dear to me, who are suffering because of the torn and confused situation in which my church here finds herself. Unite your anguish with mine, and be the expression of the maternal benevolence with which I look upon them. Receive them, comfort and lead them. Pay no attention to the fact that they are few in number and for the most part frail because of age or poor health. They are nevertheless so faithful and generous that they console the great sorrow of my immaculate heart. To me, they are very precious treasures, and through them, even here, how numerous are the children who are responding to my invitation, entering into the refuge of my heart, and are now being formed by me in heroic fidelity to Jesus and His church. Thus, in every place where my adversary has begun his work of subtle destruction of the church, I am replying to the challenge and forming my cohort. It is a cohort of the little, the poor, and the humble, whom I am gathering into my immaculate heart to give them my spirit of wisdom, that the pride of those who allow themselves to be seduced by false knowledge and the spirit of loftiness and vainglory may be defeated. Once again, today, by means of this, my work, out of the mouths of babes and suckling the Lord is perceiving the perfect praise. With you also are the angels of the Lord. I am their queen, and they are ready to follow my orders because the most holy Trinity has entrusted the work of the renewal of the church and the world to my immaculate heart. Saint Michael is at the head of my entire heavenly and earthly cohort, which is now drawn up for battle. Saint Gabriel is at your side to give each one of you the very invincible strength of God. And Saint Raphael is healing you of the numerous wounds which you often bring upon yourselves in the great struggle in which you are engaged. Be aware of the angels of God who are at your side, and invoke their help and protection often. They have great power to defend you and to rescue you from all the snares which Satan, my adversary, and yours set for you. Their protection will now intensify and will be particularly experienced by you, because the time of the great trial has come and you're about to enter upon a period of greater anguish than you have ever before experienced. Under my command, become aware of the angels of the Lord at your side, who will be your defense and your guide, so that each of you will be able to carry out what I have determined for the triumph of my immaculate heart. End of message. Wow. Today's message is again clearly describes who the cohorts of the Blessed Mother. Have you noticed that, brothers and sisters? She described us as the old cohorts.
Yeah.
Sa first part ng kanyang message,
True enough.
they're old and
Real and old. Real
and
and
we're all
old.
having challenges.
Yes.
It's so
But this
overwhelming, brothers and sisters. Huh? Ah, imagine we have been saying that we have been described by the Blessed Mother in her Blue Book with all the works that we have been doing. And today, she has described us as the old cohorts. But be happy. We
hmm,
are carried not only by the Blessed Mother, but beside us are her angels.
The
True enough,
yes.
angels.
we have experienced so many challenges
hmm
in our works. And true enough, she again described what we are doing, and that is consecrating children, bringing
Mm.
children to her Immaculate Heart. And it's so amazing that she continuously lead us to the little children, starting with family cenacles. We always emphasize every time we introduce family cenacles into families, we clearly uh, tell the families that what we are doing is really for their children.
Mm.
Okay,
Yep.
we've been to Hindang, and our
Mm.
focus is really to get the participation of the young students of St. Michael College. They
Mm.
are the future
Mm.
leaders that Mother Mary would like to lead the world. As you can see, everything that is happening around the world, and in fact, even in the Philippines, I'm never frustrated. I'm never frustrated anymore. I just listen to all the problems they have. The latest incident was investigation about the Bureau of Customs. There's no way of solving that problem with customs. And when we
Mm.
are given the chance, brothers and sisters, we
Mm.
will offer our services to the government,
Mm.
and there's no way you cannot teach honesty in that agency anymore. The
Mm.
best really is to overhaul that and to privatize that, enter a public-private partnership agreement with, and we bring in the private groups to take over management of the Bureau of Customs. We That is what is our style. We are being led by Blessed Mother on how to raise money to finance that. So we are being led on how to finance the foundation of what we are trying to do. We start with the development initiatives in a small community, and then we bring that to the government level. There are so many things that we can do here. Uh, like as I've said, we start with the Bureau of Customs, but right now, actually, uh, Brother Choi Alas, of the former president of Postal Savings Bank, as you know, he is one of our incoming directors, and he still carries that influence with the Philippine Post Office. So he's going to talk with. I'm going to call Brother Choi, and we are going to formulate a plan on how we can formulate the strategies with to formulate a strategy of a public-private partnership with the Philippine Post Office, and we are that post office is losing a lot of money. They don't realize that they are a sleeping giant. They can
Mm.
be bigger than Amazon, and still
Mm.
maintain their status as a post office. We have uh, our Co-op Cash coming soon. And would you believe every post office will become our virtual teller, and every employee of the post office becomes a member of MCCC. And as we bring the Co-op Cash system into the post office, we can replicate that in other post offices of the world. So you could just imagine the power of our banking system. In fact, I'm going to ask Brother Ephraim. Unfortunately, Brother Ephraim was suffering from a flu. I was telling him, be careful with the cold weather, brother, because he has to shovel the snow in
Oh yeah.
Winnipeg. Said,
Winnipeg. Yeah.
Oh.
yeah, I said, that's very dangerous what you're doing. You
Mm.
you are suffering from flu, and then you get exposed to the cold. It might
You
lead
will
you to pneumonia. And
pneumonia. Mm.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
so he told me he's going to uh, reply to my long list of emails already, and he apologized. Said, "Don't worry about that. It can wait." Right. So anyway, we have so many things to do, and Mother Mary is really giving us the guidance on her desire that we have to spread her family Senecals worldwide.
Mm.
And she had given us the technical tools to do that. And she had given us also the the methods on how to raise the money. on how to finance this operation. This is not us. This is her plan.
mm,
Okay, we have so many things to do, and I truly believe that she had a great plan for the Philippines. On message number 10 said, "My great plan for this country, for these Filipinos, for these people, we are her instruments." And as you can see, we've gone through a lot of challenges on how to fulfill her plan, but she had consoled us. Sometimes, and we can all share that sometimes we have reached our point of desperation, sometimes giving up. We share that among ourselves, Brother Albert, Brother Mark,
Yeah.
yes.
and most especially Sister Sen. So anyway, uh, and all those frustrations that we had got through, Sister Sen, that's being described in this message today. So
Mm,
be happy that we are under her mantle of protection. We have the angels around us. So now you can hear the
Yes.
songs of the angels, Sister Sen, right? So now that is to me, I think, is what Mother Mary wants us to do. So let me not end here, but I would like to open up really, your take in this message of the Mother Mary. So feel free, brothers and sisters. You have anything to say, Sister Sen or Brother Albert, Brother Mark? Is it's a
And
confirmation of what we're trying to do this message, right?
well, Brother Ed, I mean, yes, we've been faced with so many challenges. We thought that, oh, that's what Mother Mary wants. But in the end, she says, nope, that's not what I want. We thought that. And then we go back and say,
Yeah.
okay, now what? Now what?
I,
But we say, but we believe Mother Mary is guiding us 110%. We continue to persevere until now. But
that's what.
we can see, really can see her guiding hand on all of us here, without a doubt, without a doubt.
Yeah. That's what I've been telling Sister San. She has so many questions that said, remember the message to Mother Mary, do not question what I want you to do.
uh, where I'm leading you.
Yeah.
That's why we are actually trusting on that. If not, I say we would have pack up and go home, do
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
Myself, really do nothing.
Yeah.
But then it says, after listening to what Mother Mary always tells us, you are the least among us.
Yeah.
But then she comforts us with all her words of protection. I mean, nobody can buy. That's why we have that assurance. And she will see us through, Sister San, don't worry.
Yeah. I'm so amazed. Even
Amen.
our trip to Hindang, I was not expecting Brother Steve to be there because of the condition of Sister Cora.
Mm,
And Brother Steve can bear me out on this. I asked him the question, Brother Steve, if you are needed by Sister Cora because of her medical condition, it's
mm.
okay.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, he said, no, it was Sister Cora who encouraged him to go. Right?
Brother Steve,
You're all on mute,
you're
Brother
mute.
Steve.
You are mute. Yeah.
Also really surprised because my skill level for video is only this much, but constantly I'm being guided. Even in the middle of the night, I wake up because just Blessed Mother gave me an idea what to do with the video. So
Oh,
in the
wow.
middle of the night, I just raise and just continue with the editing.
Wow.
Mm,
Wow. See? Well, I think that's happening to all of us, Brother Steve.
yes.
It's happening to
But
all
with
of
the
us.
guidance, yes, with
Yeah.
the guidance.
Mm,
Yeah. We wake up in the middle of the night or early in the morning telling us this or telling us that to do, what to do.
mm.
So beautiful. And thank you very much, Sister Divina, for arranging that. You created the event.
Yes, yes.
If I may add just a little line, just one line. I'm also reading the blue book, and there was a message. Yes, maybe yesterday or the other day, and it really struck me. because of there, as you mentioned, there's so many challenges. And there was one line that she says in the blue book, leave everything to me. Do
Mm.
not.
Yes. Amen.
Amen.
Yes.
That's all.
Amen.
Okay, I'll put everything to you. I'll leave everything to you. Just leave everything to me and I'll do everything. Okay, mother. That's a good.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Imagine that. That's in addition to her line to us. Do not question where I am leading you.
Yeah.
And you did the closing statement. Leave everything to me.
Everything to me.
Yeah. Made me like feel,
Yeah.
oh, yeah. So why should I worry? Leave
Yeah.
everything. Wala ka na, Mary.
It is a beautiful day we had with Hindang. That is history the making, Sister Divina.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the midst of confusion, everything. Yeah. So
All right. So it's a
also
beautiful.
humbling. It's also humbling, and it's really humbling if you just do not, kumbaga, wag mo siyang pangunahan. I don't know how to say that.
Yeah.
We sometimes have our own plans and we want to do it this way and that way. Why is it not happening the way? We don't know what she's cooking. Just do what you're told to do today. Leave everything. Yeah, that's what, that's what I
That's
want.
what it was. Mother Mary was telling Jesus. There's no more wine.
Yes, exactly.
Brad, you're still recording.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
And I think we should do the consecration.
Yes, sir.
That's fine. That's part of the recording, Brad. This discussion.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah.
right.
It's being recorded. It's a candid comment. It's part of it. It's
Okay.
part of sharing.
Okay.
Yes.
So I hope I could capture this very well this time. Yeah.
It is for not for us. It's for the future of these children when Mother Mary make this happen.
Yeah.
It's for them to learn, to remind them what we went through is not by chance. It's by design,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So you better record it. He already told you. Please record in that little book. I keep reminding you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm being putaka.
Look, may natamaan.
All right.
Blow your horn, Brother Mark.
No, only for Mother Mary. For the purpose of her glorification and the work that we are doing. That's all.
Yeah.
All glory be to God. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. So it's a beautiful sharing. So it was again guided by the Mother Mary that, this today's reading of her message is to be done by all of us. Amen. Thank you, brothers and sisters.
Amen.
Amen.
Okay.
Amen.